Hello again, and thank you for joining me for my second video. This particular video I am going to call Systems That Don't Talk. What I mean by that is, as a business grows, it's quite common that different departments invest in systems that they perceive will help their department perform better and be more effective and more efficient. So a finance system might be an example, and then another department buys a payroll system and perhaps a HR system. People planning and rostering might be somebody else's particular issue. Even going out into things like CRM, customer relationship management, from managing opportunities and the contacts data we have within the sales and marketing departments. So we can see what's kind of happening here is that each department has gone out individually and bought systems that work well for them, but then that in itself creates other challenges. So for example, if staff incur expenses and they fill out a spreadsheet and they staple their receipts to that spreadsheet, and then that spreadsheet goes to finance will then probably key that data into the finance system or payroll for reimbursement. Now, if we just take that a stage further, if every single department is creating different data, what we then start to have challenges with is integration, or systems that don't talk. And believe me, when you have several different providers of technology, different companies providing that software, integration is not straightforward, and things start to become difficult to interface. And sometimes it's CSV files, it's very, very sort of convoluted ways of pushing that data across. And actually what we end up doing is spending a lot of time reconciling the data between systems and not understanding which version of the truth is correct. So is it the CRM system telling me the order intake, or is it the finance system telling me what the revenue was for the month? So those types of challenges, reconciling them and understanding them, is a challenge. Whenever we look for systems, you will know what priority you have. So is it that actually we need to get control of our procurement process, or we've outgrown our finance system and we're starting to use spreadsheets too much, which is actually the next piece that we're moving on to. Now, the Access Group I mentioned earlier, we are massively diverse in terms of the software that we can provide. So one of the things that's quite nice, depending on where you want to start, your biggest challenge might be HR or payroll, but actually knowing that you can go on that journey with a single provider. And our workspace platform is basically the single sign-on into the environment. And then once you're in that environment, you can pick and choose the pieces that you need as and when you need them. So I guess instead of having systems that don't talk, having a strategy around a provider that can hopefully solve most of your key critical issues.